We mentioned earlier that a widget is immutable, meaning it is stateless and can't change after creation. We'd now like to add state to our app. Widgets can change, allowing for user interactivity. In the Unit Converter app, the user enters a number and selects units from a dropdown. They expect an output number. This all requires state changes. To save state and respond to user interaction and events, we use the Stateful Widget. Let's walk through an example with a variation of our Hello Rectangle app. While the Stateful Widget instance itself is also immutable, it creates a state object using createState. Here's the basic skeleton for our Stateful Widget. The state object stores the widget's state and can change throughout the widget's lifetime. The text is passed in during instantiation and is not changed. The color, which is in the state object, can be changed. Note that our state object is called Hello Rectangle State. Our convention of using the underscore indicates that the class is private, since the only widget that has access to it is the Hello Rectangle. For consistency, we give the state object the same name as the Stateful Widget's name. Now let's talk about the state object itself. It contains a setState function that you call each time you want to change any state. To illustrate this, let's say we want to change the color of our rectangle each time we tap on it. For convenience, our container is now a flat button widget, which gives us an onPressed property. All it does right now is print. We will try to change the color of the flat button when it is pressed. As you can see, the text is being printed in our console, but our button color is not changing. The widget doesn't automatically re-render when variables inside the state are modified. We can't merely set our color variable. It is the responsibility of the widget implementer to call setState and schedule a rebuild on the next frame. When a widget's state changes, only the widgets that changed are rebuilt. Note that the text cannot be changed because it is not stored in the state object. Cool! Now our app can show many warm glows of color. When the Stateful Widget is being initialized, you can also add some custom code by overriding the initState method. Similarly, you can always override other methods in Stateful Widget, such as dispose. You can also use Stateful Widgets for animations, when the UI changes from one state to another. A menu bar sliding out is an example of this. It has a closed, hidden state, and an open state. We've covered both stateful and stateless widgets and all the fundamentals to developing a Flutter app. Now, you can build an interactive, lively app.